So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but his defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they can't bring him down. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now a college star here in Tennessee, Cordell Patterson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's Cordell Patterson hauling it in.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Brady now on 1st down. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off.
Come on, bring it, baby, bring it.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Elliott good with a PAT. That'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here comes Jalen Waddle for the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And his throw here is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 29. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
On 1st down, Pollard, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Play action, now it's Lance. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
He's checking crap.
Go red. Steel, black. Hey, go Fury.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give right side. Patterson. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Patterson on the carry. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now he'll throw with Brady. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end fan. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Come on, the ball, huh? 7's in my chest. I hope you got your left, because I'm about to take you to school. Mike 7, Mike 7.
Now a play fake. Lance going for it all. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. Right down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's going to swing this deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game. Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half. I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the 3rd quarter. But things don't improve fast now. I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 28-0. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly. In this case now,
the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like when we talk about the defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing him.
Watch the curve.
On play action, Lance. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go. Hey, check back 6.
Lance now on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. An incomplete pass on first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check back 6. All day, just like that.
Lance going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Gray. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Hey, check back.
Lance now to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We may look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Mike, 36. Mike, 36. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hey,
on play action. Now Brady. Going up top. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
I'm here all day. 17's Mike. Mike 17.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. An incredible play there on 4th down in their own territory. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Brady to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now Brady. And now here's another interception. Picked off by a Keller Witherspoon. And the Titans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's great. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Lance. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Lance. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Mike 6. 6. Here we go, here we go. Hey, check Mike 6, Mike 6.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now, how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Check. Yellow. Hey, check Mike,
And they'll go for it. Lance. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this one is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Mike 20. Mike 17. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Titans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm. And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Mike's in.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Swinging this out for Pollard. Room here to run. Well, he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 6. We don't want this. Hey, check back, check back.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. A tackle that time by Akala Witherspoon.
Mike 17.
Mike 20.
Mike 17. Tighten up. Both together.
2nd and 5 now. Brady. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is going to be called in one-handed. Wow.
We got
They
this.
will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside to 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Brady's throw there complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25 on 2nd down, Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Again, it's Brady. Buying time to his left. Got a man, it's Waddle complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Bus formation. Come on, boys, come on. Mike 17. Mike 17. I got him. 17's Mike. Mike 17. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Mike.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Alert! Mike 17. Mike 17.
Brady. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Brady.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now Brady got to have this one. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Nico Collins,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
From the 29, Lance.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The Titans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Shotgun now for Lance. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the 41, Lance throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
Lance looking to throw it.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
That's where you belong.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
You ain't doing nothing today.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
And he will have a Titans 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Here we go, G.
Here's Pollard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
baby.
A tackle made there by Caden Stearns.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Mike 6. Now watch run. Hey, check Mike 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
44 is the Mike.
To throw is Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
44. You need 3 lead now. Here I come. Fofo's the Mike. Mike Fofo. Bring it. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey,
To throw is Brady. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Brady now to throw. He's got his tight end fan, and he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Hey. You got 3. Ozzy. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Brady to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Watch the fly.
On 1st down, Brady completes it to Fant on the right side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Wait, 20. Check. All day, pump. 44 is the Mike. 44. Help him. Watch
From the 16, Brady. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. One final try now for Brady. And now here's another interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. He's at the 50, the 30, 10.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
All the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hut, 10 black.
Rip left. Rip left. Hey, check Mike. Check
Green jack.
6. Hey, I can't.
Play action. Now it's Lance. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. So the gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Where were they clicking on offense?
They feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game. Put up that number of points. Continually feel like they're moving the ball. Things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass.